Hey everyone, welcome back. A big shout out to all my amazing subscribers, and if you're new, you're welcome. Today I'll show you how to draft this stylish gown with a structured body and dramatic cape. If you're eager to learn, let's jump right into it. So I have a pattern paper which I drafted the bodies. I have the front and the back scale bodies. So what you do is, we have it from the shoulder to the bust line, the bust point. We have under bust point a line. Sorry, then we have half length. Then we have our dart, our side dart also. So I'll be folding the pattern. So we'll design on the front part first. So I folded the pattern just like so. So what you do next is to measure your shoulder. You measure your shoulder like this. Then you mark the midpoint. The midpoint just like so. And when you mark the middle, you connect the midpoint to the post point, just the way I'm doing it, like this, with a straight rule, like so. Yeah. So after you're done doing this, what you do is to determine the chest line, your desired chest line, how you want it. On this pattern, I'm going down by 7 inches from the shoulder line. I went down by 7 inches and I made a straight rule, just like this. Okay, so after you're done doing this, what you need to do next is to contour the under bust area, which I did mine. I went by 1 inches on this side, like so. Then the center front by half an inch, just like this. So after doing this, what you do next is to connect. So I use the curve rule. You take your curve rule like so, just place it like this. You connect it back to the dark leg, just like this. Connect the other side also, just like so. Just like this. So after you're done doing this, what you do next is to make a straight row down to the waist, that leg, just the way I'm doing it, like this. Just mark a straight row just to contour the under bust side. Then you mark the other connecting to the that leg on the waistline, like this. So after you're done doing this, what you need to do next is to tighten the over bust, which I went in by 3/4 of an inch. You can do 1 inch, you can do half of an inch. I went in by 3/4 of an inch, which is 0.7. I did on the both side 0.7. Then I connected to the bust points, just like so. I created a dart, just like this, down to the 0.7 inch line, sorry, so a point. So after doing this, what you do next is to close the darts. You close the side darts to create the cape. So I'll close the dart side and let me use pin to secure. I secured it with a pin, just like so. Like so. So after you're done doing this, we need to create the cape. So what I did was, from my 3 inches, what I did for my 3 inches line, I went down by 1.5. You can do from the upper part down 4.7 and 4.5, but I went from the 3 inches line 1.5, and from the shoulder slant line I went down by 2.5, just like so. I went down by 2.5. Then I extended the line 2.5. Then I extended this line. We'll be connecting it from that point down to the shoulder, the center front. But what you do next is to connect a straight rule, just what the way I'm doing it. I connected a straight rule like this, which I'll take the measurement of about 3.5. I did 3.5, yes, 3.5. Mark it like so, 3.5. Yeah, I'll mark 3.5, which I'll be connecting the line like so. Then what to do now is to measure the full. What I have on mine for the cape was 11 inches. So you can, depends on you, you can make it wider, it's just up to you. Then I just connected a line with a straight through just like this. So after doing this, what you need to do next is to create a curvy line connecting to the waistline. Meanwhile, you go in and go out from your dart leg, that's your center front dart leg, 1.5. Then you create your curve down to the 1.5 line, just like so, just like this. So we've gotten the cape like so. So what we do next is just to outline it. Let me outline it for us to see. I went ahead to outline, which I'm having it like this. So I marked the front as fold, and I labeled as copy the red side. I'm just writing copy the red line, which we'll do now. So I went ahead to copy. I copied this red part. So this is what I'm having after I copied. So what we'll do next, we've gotten the cape as the front cape. So we'll keep this aside and work on the neckline. So we have the overbust dart. We open the pin, remove the pin from the side dart. You fold the pattern paper again. What you do next is to close the overbust dart, which you close like so, just the way I'm doing it. When you close like this, just like so, then you secure with a pin. So after doing this, you secure with a pin, just like this. So after doing this, now what you need to do now is to create a new neckline, which I just made a straight row. You can make your princess style line. Sorry, you can make your sweetheart. It's just up to you. But me, I'm doing this as a straight row, which I labeled as a new. I outlined it first. I outlined it and labeled it as our new neckline. So this is what we'll be using for the inner parts. So what I did next was to open the pattern. I removed the pin which I used in securing the dart. I opened like so, and we have our bodies, which we are done with. We have our center front, we have our side fronts. Yeah, we have our side fronts. Then after doing this, now what you need to do is you just outline. Let me outline for us to see. But before you do that, make sure you mark the point which your two bodies will be meeting. That's the center front and the side front. After this, you have to fold back, then trim out the front. I just trim out the front just like this, and I will have to keep this aside first. We'll come back to the front pattern, then we'll do the back pattern. Please, the back pattern is the same thing as the front. So please, when doing this, you have to go down by your 7 inches the way we did at the front side of the chest line. Then write it as, just leave it as your chest line. Then after which, you will have to do the cape. So what I did was I did 2.5. Initially I did 4.5, which I later changed to 2.5 because I'll be making it the same thing as the front. And I did on this side also 2.5. Please make sure you do 2.5. So when you mark it like you make a straight row, do it just the way you did the front, the way we did our front cape. Just do it like that. When you come down your 2.5, make a straight row just like this. You mark your 3.5 and you connect just like so. Remember your center back, you mark your 2.5 down, you come to your shoulder slant 2.5, then you go out by 3.5 and connect to your waistline just like this. So why I did this is for us to have the same length of what our cape will be, the same thing as the front. So you go like so, mark your curve just like this. So after doing this, we'll outline. We'll need to outline this. So we see that I need to outline in the red. then do it like this, like so, the darts, like so. So after doing this, now what we need to do is still copy. I'll have to copy the back pattern, but before that, let me tighten the zipper bunch. I went in by 3/4 of an inch, then I connected back to the sorry, I connected back to the neckline just the way I'm doing it, like this. So after we're done, I will outline it for us to see. So I went ahead to outline, which we no longer need this part of it again. So what we do now is to copy, but make sure you copy the red line. So you copy it like this, which I will go ahead to do. Always label your pattern. This is the back. So I copied this, I labeled it also as the upper part, the side back, the center back, sorry, then the side back, which I'll copy everything, then bring for us to see. So I went ahead to copy, and I have this as the copied part of the back pattern. This is the back side of the cape, which we'll keep aside also to mark the back. So what I did was to extend the dart leg. Watch the way I'm doing. I just extended it to the chest line on the back. So I connected like that. I just used marker to outline it for us to see. I marked it like so. Just extend it up like this from the dart leg on the waist down to up to the chest line. So after, we will not be needing this part anymore. So what we'll do next is to outline it. Let's outline for you to see. I'll outline for you to see our back bodies. So I went ahead to outline just like so. So we have our back bodice is center back, we have our side back. So what we'll do next is to cut out the bodies. So I went ahead to cut. I trimmed out the bodies like so. So after we're done doing this, what we'll do next is to bring the front bodies back. We brought back the front bodies, which will also outline and trim out. So I went ahead to outline it just like this. Then I cut out. Sorry, I forgot to remove the zipper bunch area. I had to trim it out like this. Yeah. So after you're done doing this, you just cut out the front bodies, maybe as 1 and 2. So you cut out like so. Just trim out just like this. Cut it out like so. So after you're done cutting this, you fold the side darts just like this. You fold and you trim out the excess. So I'll be trimming out the excess just like this. Then the bust point, you need to make it not sharp, like it don't need to be sharp. You just blend it like so, then you just trim out the little excess you'll be having. So after we should just trim out the back. I did the back trimming, and the front I'll be adding the allowance on fabric. So I just trimmed it out like so. The center front on fold, the back also is on fold, the center back is on fold. So after we're done doing this, I'll bring out the pattern for us to see. This is the front, which will be having the cape on top like so, and we have the back like this, which will be having the cape also. This is the reason why I said, sorry, this is the reason why I said we should extend our back with 0.5 and 2.5. Please go down by 2.5, so you have the cape equal with that of the front also. And remember, we'll have a strap. We'll be having a strap on the shoulder parts. So when the time comes, we'll create a strap for that. So after which I went ahead to I draft the patterns of the skirt, that's down parts. I did that off camera. I have the patterns If you don't know how to draft a skirt pattern, please check my video. You'll see a skirt pattern on how to draft a skirt pattern. So I drafted the back and the front, which I did the front unfold. I did the front unfold like so. I opened it up like this, and we're having it as a full skirt pattern. That's the front is full block. So what I did is to go down from the hip depth, that's the hip line, 3 inches. You can make yours 4, it's still fine. 3 inches. Then you do from connect it with a sketch to your above knee. This line is the above knee line, your above knee line. Then you connect this, you make sure your sketch is passing through the center of the above knee, that's the center front of the skirt. Then you connect down to the length, just like this. So after you're done doing this, you just use the curve rule to blend the lines to make sure they are equal. Don't make it too curvy, just not too curvy, but it's up to you how you want it. But this one, I'm not making it too curvy, I'm just using the curve rule to blend the lines, that's the sketch lines. So you just blend like so. Create the line, connect it to make sure the lines are straight, sorry. So you just connect like so to blend the lines. So after you're done doing this, we've gotten like, let me outline it for us to see. Just went ahead to outline the line which I have on the skirt. Make sure your line is passing through the center front of the skirt, that's the above knee line, center front. You see the way it's passing like that also. So you pass it like that. After which I'm done doing this, what I need to do is just to trim out. I went ahead to cut out, which I did like so. I cut it out, the skirts, the front and the back. I did the back cutting, everything. I have the back also, so which we're having our patterns like this. We have the back, we're cutting it times 2, and we have the front also. We are making it times 2 because it's overlapping. Yes, we will need to make the front times 2 also. This is our pattern for the down parts. Yes, we have this times 2 and the front also. Please, if you've not followed us, please like, comment and share, please. I think we've come to the end of this video. Please, if you enjoyed the video, please share to your friends, comment, leave your questions on the comment section. I'll gladly answer. Thank you for watching this. See you on my next video.